Hey, Unicorn, what you up to? Sweetie, just pop it on. Gonna be cooking here. How you been? Just a heads up, I'm live on YouNow here in the kitchen.
You on YouNow?
Yep. I've been bad. I haven't been on for a couple days, so I'm taking some time while I'm cooking. Take a look at these.
Oh, they look good.
Ah.
Real good. They just popped up at the job.
What did?
Somebody called state. They there for 3 days now.
Almost.
Like,
see? That's what happens.
I said, that was God's work for me not going in there today because a lot of folks going to be fired.
Oh, boy. Well, good thing you weren't around for it. What else? What kind of veggie do we want besides?
You want to do broccoli? Or?
Yeah, we got broccoli in here. That's a good idea. Not much, but I got something else to make with it, so we're good. Broccoli it is, and steak and salad, and I want to add a few things. Unicorn, hit me up. You got questions? That's the category today. Ask questions. Hey, I'll ask you a question. What's your BMI?
I need to go get my weight.
We need to finish off this pasta here pretty quick, too. Seriously. User freeze back April 20. Well, that's an awesome date.
What pasta is it? The lobster pasta?
What is it?
Is it the lobster pasta?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to be adding some avocado to the salad.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Yep. I got a couple organic ones. Love avocado. Hello, Toad. Hey, Tosh. I know, but I've been bad. I haven't been on for a while, so while I'm cooking, you guys get to ask whatever questions you want. I could have put you in pocket cam. I was trying to do pocket cam outside, but YouNow has not been cooperating a lot today. Either that or the network is goofy, one or the other. Oh, Minion, how's it going? Glad you can make it. It's actually one of my roommates' awesome folks. Yeah. Anybody want to guest today? That'd be fun, especially if you guys like to cook. I'll be grilling these. They've been marinating all day. Ribeyes. This is my cast iron skillet. We'll be having some kale salad with it. And I'm going to kick it up with some avocado and some celery and some baby spinach. Hey, if you're going to do salad, put in all the things you like. Remember, you guys, I was the guy who was 115 pounds heavier than I am now, and a 31-year smoker. So eating healthy isn't something that's mandatory. It's just something I prefer, but not all the time. You can't eat salads and rice cake and tofu all the time.
29.2.
What is it?
29.2.
Your BMI?
Yeah, I'm still overweight.
Well, that's all right because you're not obese. You know, And that's lower than it was. So you're doing good. Keep it up. You're moving in the right direction. Let's put it that way. How about you guys? You guys all know your BMI? Huh? I know mine. Now it's 21-22. Dude, it used to be 38-39. Josie, how's it going? I love the yin and yang on take a look at Josie's icon. Yin and yang. That's what balance is. That's what life's all about. Balance. Everything is in balance. Everything has to be kept in balance. Physically, mentally, intellectually, spiritually, emotionally, it's all balance. When you're out of balance, that things go awry, if you will. Alright, so before I get going on the steaks, I want to get the salad ready. Pre-done. Once a year, you should have them properly sharpened, but in the meantime, just to keep an edge on them when you need to do some slicing, especially of soft things like vegetables. And it doesn't take much, just a few. Just to keep a good edge on them. Ooh, might be a little overripe. Fingers crossed. Hang on. Let's get a nice big salad. Yeah. Hey, Katie. How you doing? See, be just like me to pull this apart to the point where the whole thing goes. Because you guys would get a big laugh out of it. But I've learned these are very handy. And a lot safer for the salad. This one's the lemon garlic vinaigrette. Sounds good. Looks good already. Show you guys. Looks pretty good already, huh? And them steaks, those are going to go real nice. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't forget, hit me up. Any questions? How you been, Low Toad? Anything exciting going on? Here, make sure you guys can see what's going on here. Here, that's better. Oh, I do believe it's beer 30, too. It's almost exactly beer 30. Beer 41, in my opinion. I love unicorns, too. Who doesn't love unicorns? Let me know if I can snag you anything while I'm in here. Ty.
Oh, these sounds good.
Which kind do you want?
Surprise me.
All right. Dun, dun, dun. No, you don't get it. At first, I got to show everybody which one you get. See? Ruby Fresh Grapefruit. Choc top. Hang on, I got to open it. Aquaman, I am going to have a big wave. Now remember, only if you're of age. Ladies, one a day, tops, depending on your weight, maybe half a shot, one glass of wine, one beer. Gentlemen, two is okay. Much more than that is not recommended. For those of you who are of age to enjoy, one of the best from Kona Brewing Company over there in Hawaii. Absolutely one of my all-time favorites. Nostrovnia, to your health. Tosh, to your health. Cheers. Remember the Galloping Gourmet? Graham Kerr. You guys need to Google this sometime. Seriously. There was this gentleman in the 60s and 70s had a cooking show on television. The show was called The Galloping Gourmet. His name is Graham Kerr, Kerr, Graham, just like a graham cracker. But he was awesome for years and years and years. He was the predecessor to every cooking show that was out there. Him and the one with the high-pitched voice, the lady with the high-pitched voice. What was her name? Anyhow, you know who I'm talking about if you've been around. Hey, Dan, how's it going? Yeah, Julia Child, yeah. So Graham Kerr, the Galloping Gourmet, the reason that he went off air, and this is the best, because the episode is still available to view, I believe. During the show, he would normally have a glass of wine. And this was almost from the beginning of his show. I'm going to cut as I talk. And the last show that he did, he was so loaded by the end of the show, he could barely stand. He was slurring his speech. I guess the years must have taken a toll on him somehow, because he really went too far with the wine, let's put it that way. But it was very funny. It was sad that it happened, but it was a very funny episode. So if you ever have a chance, go Google the last episode of The Galloping Gourmet. See if it's still available. Years ago I watched that one. I haven't seen it in a while. Fingers crossed this avocado's still good. That's what really teased me off about them these days, is they're so darn expensive. And half the time you get them and, they're not good. Fortunately, not bad. I can work with this. In a salad, perfect. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Peel you apart. This. Do I need to keep this avocado on the side? Because does everybody like avocado?
Caitlin don't, but she don't like salad either.
Oh, well. Good thing I'm making a vegetable. Well, then we will enjoy this immensely. Very healthy fats in avocados. What? 18-year-old tabby cat, who I'm just about ready to strangle. Yeah. She decides 4 in the morning is the perfect time to let everybody know she's hungry. Hey, YouNow person. Y'all watching me cook today and waiting for somebody to hit me up with a question. It doesn't have to be a personal training question, health, coaching, anything. Go look up the book. Go look up Pushing Double Nickels on Amazon and pick one of the 80 chapters. Anything. Anything your little heart desires. All right. And I'm going to save the other half for an omelet tomorrow morning. Yes. What's happening, Dan? Pretty quiet today. Get. What do you want? Somebody has wandered in expecting food. For those of you who already know Zachary, say hi. Hey, boo. I'm 13 years old. What? Zachary, waiting for supper. All right, go. Well, come here. All right. You ready for supper too? All right. 18-year-old tabby cat. Prettiest green eyes ever. Hey, look at everybody right there. Say hi. Cassandra. Yeah. Say hi to everybody. Also waiting for supper. This is the 4 a.m. monster. Anybody moves, she's on them. 4 a.m. Guys, you want a kitty? Kitty. Been with me since 2002. She's not going anywhere. No, you're not. As much as I love my animals, if you're cooking, you handle animals, you wash your hands. SOP. For those of you who may have been military, you know what that means. All right. So we got our avocado in. We're going to kick in a little bit of celery. Yeah. Next. One thing I forgot. Alexa, put onions on the shopping list.
I added onions to your shopping list.
Now, if you don't eat celery, let me give you a clue. One, it's very good for you. Just the roughage alone. But the content is awesome. Those of you that don't like the spine, the stringy parts, show you something. You start it, just start it, okay? Just start it a little bit, but don't cut all the way through. Then you pull thusly. Look at this. So this way, all the stringy parts that you don't necessarily like, and even though they're high roughage, and I recommend eating them if you can, If you prefer not to have them, they easily pull off. Easily peel off. Right? And you can do the same the opposite way. Start it a little bit. Oh, start it a little bit. Oh, yeah. I guess I sharpened it a little better than I thought I did. And again, like I got most of it on the other end. Yep. So, well, if you don't like the stringy part, and you want to take it off, best way to do it. Then you just chop it up. Celery in. 3 YouNow persons joined. Well, that's neat. Then I want to put in some spinach. I like to put spinach in almost everything. Tuna, eggs, salad, omelets. Mix it in with egg salad, tuna salad. It goes in almost anything, literally. Put it in meatloaf. So I got a nice big handful. I grab a handful of leaves out of the. Then I'm going to just dice them up on the plate, thusly. First I cut them one way, bundle them up again, and cut them the other way. See? Nice consistency for the salad. And of course, we all know spinach is good for you. Give you a close-up look. Finished product for the salad anyway. Now, moving on to these after we decide to get our veggie ready. That, of course, is what this is for. Meantime, this is going to chill in the fridge until we're ready to eat it. What? You don't get to yell at me. Oh, you're not allowed. Layer number 1. What? It's not time for you to eat yet. Leave me alone. Not time for you to eat yet. I got the whole contingent in here now. Watch. The whole gang. thinks it's time for them to eat. No, they're early. You are early. You are very early, Mr. Zeke. You're early too, Mr. Zachary. You're very early too, Miss Zoe. Huh. The monsters. And the biggest monster of them all. Yeah. Alright, so it's ready. We're getting veggies prepared. Very simple. Real simple. Corn and broccoli. Broccoli's good. Nice. Very good. Look out. Yes. Yes. And no, this is not margarine. That's spreadable butter. I don't use margarine. Palm oil. Palm kernel oil. What am I always ranting about, you guys? Nasty stuff. Alright. So, get the veggies prepared. Good, healthy dollops of mantequilla. For those of you who don't know Spanish, that's butter. Secret ingredient. I won't say it out loud, but I will show you. Yes. I know, huh? Uh-huh. And secret ingredient number 2, and you won't expect this one. Yep. Just a skosh. And it annoying, if you know any Cajun. Mostly for the corn. Brings out the sweetness in the corn. And of course, every sweet needs a little salty, a little savory. That's why we have the different sectors on our tongue. Kosher salt. The best. Remember, don't overdo on the salt. People can always add more salt, but you can't take away salt once you put in too much in something. Especially sauces, soups, anything that is put together. Of course, the standard. Handy, convenient. That works very well. Alright. So that's going to be about 5 minutes. Probably 3 minutes after that on, once it's done. required for this. Make sure all parties get their favorites. Sometimes easy is the best way. I was almost tempted to do the shells and cheese, but that would be overkill. Cheers, you guys. All right, clear our workspace. Yes. Oh, we're gonna get this going. You guys are letting me off real easy today. No questions. No questions from you today, Dan. More comments, Mr. Free Throw? No. You want to kick up your mash? Water. All right. Two cups water, purified and copper infused. Not that that's important to you, but it's important to me. And then, notice the difference. This is not broth and unsalted, because that's going to make a major difference if you're trying to make instant. So, stock, not broth, unsalted. About 1/3 of what I would be using the other water. And talk about adding flavor. Seriously. You'll notice I've had this heating this whole time. Yeah, I know it's on. One thing that's important, especially when you're using a cast iron skillet, you got to get that temperature up to the proper degree. You have to be patient, very patient with a cast iron skillet. It's also why I've got this red handle on here. Now you see the smoke coming? That's fine. Perfectly normal. One thing that I like to use frying, one, because it's got awesome, poly unsaturated fats, but also because it's got a very high burn content, grapeseed oil. Don't need much, just a little. sea salt for this one. There we go. A little noisy, but I can still read your chats. We'll start the veggies. Starting them on high, 5 minutes. And I need to add, let's see, about a half a cup of milk to this. And you would think that I'd pour the oil in the pan. No. On this. Hello. Again, none. You don't need a lot. But because you want the griddle searing hot, right? In this case, iron skillet. You need one thing. Yeah, I could use that. I think I'll just use the lid today. Here we go. Wish I could the smell. Oh, say garlic infused. My objective is to get them crusty. Two minutes left on the initial bit. Hey, Alvin, what's going on? Theodore and Simon are in? Come on, that's good. You have to appreciate. Oh yeah. In those juices. Putting the oil on the steak in a pan help me to control the consistency of oil on the steak. The of oil, especially hot oil, which of course we know is not real good to do. Instead, I covered the steak with just the right amount of oil, so that brown, even the way around. These are going to be. All right. We're doing garlic toast. We're going to season. And these will not take long. I'm going to turn them in about 1 minute, and then give them another minute, and I'm turning this pan off. Turn off the fan now. It's not your time yet, dear. No, not your time yet. Nope, not yet. Not your time yet. Another 3 minutes. Turn these now. And goes off. Salad's ready. Veggies are 3 minutes away. The mash won't take long. Gonna make a little bit of garlic bread. In the meantime, because I guarantee once it's time to eat, I'm gonna be ending my broth. I'm not gonna make you sit there and watch me chow down. But I wanted to get on for a few minutes because I haven't been on for a couple days. See if anybody has any questions. See if anybody's BMI. I don't see any of my diary people on right now. If any of my diary folks are on right now. Montoya. My attention. Okay. Puns are my fault. Always have. Seriously, considering I prefer Reds, I always have, but puns have been my downfall. Historic. Maybe my ex-wife, blonde. How the heck did that happen? I still want to say how long ago that was. Was my eldest son be 28 May. These are going to be amazing. All right, time to get him out of the pan. Because you got to stop the cooking. And then I'm going to delay it and get a little bit of gravy. Very nice. See? Felt that? It's about medium rare. So ballpark. Butter, red, turn it down. Warm up just a little bit. These are almost done. Next. The pan is going to let me have a semi-gloss, a demi-glaze. Basically just getting all the good stuff from the steaks themselves. It must be present to play. Here we go. So you don't need to add any salt, any pepper, anything to this. Let it slowly come down to a demi-glaze. Work it, work it, work it. Show you this as I'm working it. You want to work this. Okay, I've already turned the heat down on this. So basically I'm just creating a bit of a demi-glaze to put on the steaks. Very yummy. Simple, quick. Hot. Now, I just kicked up the flavor of these things like 3 times with this. Seriously, just killer. And I'm stealing this from Wolfgang Puck, to be honest, just so you know. Stole a few things from him over the years. What was that? Oh yeah, one of his salmon recipes I stole from him. Hey, he's a good cook. Can't argue when they do it right. Let me repeat, you guys. When you're of age, 21 or older, ladies, a drink a day is fine. Gentlemen, 2 per day is fine. More than that, you're over your limit. Those are the guidelines. No, it's not your supper time yet. Not yet, my dear. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, the mash. Oh, I need the milk. Approximately 1/2 cup. I can eyeball it by now. Three and a half minutes to see what happens. Should be hot by then. Yeah, you guys light me up now if you have any questions. It doesn't have to be training or health coaching, anything. But by the time I'm done, I'm getting ready to eat, and it'll be bye-bye time for y'all. Peace till tomorrow. All right. We just about out of artisan bread. Alexa, artisan bread on the shopping list.
I added artisan bread to your shopping list.
Fortunately, I got some very yummy sourdough. Will supplement nicely. Somebody pop on, I miss ya. Sophia, how you doing? Glad to see you. I'll be back on normal time earlier. I'll be doing some stretching with you guys and talking about health issues and personal training issues. Weight loss for those of you who lose weight. Any of you out there still smoking cigarettes, we still can't smoke those. 30. How's that for crazy? I have to be careful. I keep touching the burn. Another YouNow person. Very nice. Close. That works. Always eyeball. No, Cassie, this does not mean food for you. No, it does not mean food for you. Close. My vacuum cleaner helper is helping out over here. How's that?
I guess it's not everyone lives by it. You need help with anything?
Hope you guys are getting hungry. There. Yep. Just one last thing to put on there. You all got it. Perfect. You can't yell at me. You're not allowed to yell at me, kitty cat.
This horse though is extreme. All right.
You said he was frustrated being saddled with the pets.
The internal clock on these chihuahuas is going off, but they can wait. People first. That's the rule. All right. Who's joined us? Tom. Hey, Tommy, what's going on? Cracker, what's going on? You guys are almost at the end of my broadcast because we're getting ready to eat. And I won't force you to watch me eat. Yes, this is. That's right. Ooh. And
Do you think he did?
yeah.
I was told Josh.
Yeah.
What he did. He's a big guy. Ever seen him fight?
Get them ready to throw them back in.
Tucker was an ex. He used to come in here and pee on the sheets after we washed. He did that on the house and Shelton through the food. Bastard did it every night. Do you think Josh wanted to punish those kids for picking on Barry? Sure. But he wasn't supposed to be on that trip anyway.
What do you mean?
It's a leadership rule. You gotta have at least 20 pets to go. But Josh only had 16. Points? They're posted. Points? Ooh.
How many do you got?
-5.
Good luck. Thanks for the help.
No one told us about a point system. So Tucker definitely has the most points. Nothing. Or maybe Tucker was the sole pet. Either Rebecca, the pet comes with an attitude. Teamwork is better than anything.
Who's nuts about that kid? Sounds like he strong-armed everybody.
Well, then the points are for shopping. You're only in a car. We should look at the points of everyone who died in those wartime guesses. They were all bullied.
Didn't mean to turn my back to you, but I got to get these done.
Something going on, Strauss. What? She's awfully protective of this place. He's got pressure from above. You sure it's nothing else? He doesn't have the feel. How do you work for Josh?
Nice. No barking in the house.
He used to stick a daily shut his packs. When his mother died years ago, to get hold of his father. Do that, please. Josh is exactly Bailey's father that he died.
And you think he could keep on telling us things about Josh?
So he died right at church.
And that just lost his son. You really think he's gonna remember how Josh acted?
By all means, I'm open to other suggestions.
I think most good students better than anyone. Trust him.
Unless he wants right house for this to go away. He'll tell us whatever he thinks we want.
All right. We are very close. Very close indeed. Okay. Well, you guys, I'm going to be closing it out because I'm getting ready to eat, but I'll show you everything I made. If anybody has any questions real quick before I go. Hey, Clutch Frost, Brooke, glad you guys can make it. Yes, I am actually an ACE certified personal trainer and ACE certified health coach. You can look me up on LinkedIn, as a matter of fact. Look me up under Brad Fischel or connect on any of my social links right here on this YouNow page. And you can hire me at personaltrainingwithbrad.com. Again, that's personaltrainingwithbrad.com. And yeah, I will get your butt into shape if you need it, guaranteed. More importantly, I'm a health coach. It was interesting, and I'll tell you this real quick before I go.
46. That's when I was obese and still smoking. So I didn't become certified till 56, and as a health coach and personal trainer. Long 115 pounds ago, and after 31 years of smoking. It's a long and interesting story. You'll find it in on Amazon. Go look up "Pushing Double Nickels" on Amazon. It's in a book. Yeah, really. Anyhow, I'm signing off for tonight, but I'll be back on tomorrow morning doing some actual personal training stuff with you guys. But I wanted to at least share making dinner with you. So tonight, what I wound up with. Oh, I used to weigh 252. I'm 138 now. More importantly, my BMI used to be 38, almost 39. Now it's 21, 22. Do you know what your BMI is? Then I ask you to join me tomorrow morning if you have the opportunity, and we'll talk about it. Anyhow, I'm going to sign off for tonight, you guys. But we wound up with mashed potatoes, yes, broccoli and corn, steak with a demi glaze. Those are ribeyes, by the way. Garlic toast, and an awesome dinner salad. And we're gonna now. What is it? Yeah, just fan me up, Clutch, and you'll that way you'll know when I'm broadcasting. If you fan me up, then you'll get a little notification says, "Hey, personal trainer Brad's online." Anyhow, you guys, I appreciate you taking the time with me, and I look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Have a good night in the meantime. Love you guys. Get off your butts. Be active. Get something done. Talk to you tomorrow. Take care.